What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your April 2025 Oracle and Tarot reading, asking what is coming towards you. I'm already starting to get that Saggy fire. Feeling it. I love you guys. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Sagittarians and cross watchers even, I know you're there, to pray for you, say hi in the comments section. It just leaves us something that represents your energy that we can project positive energy towards. And this is a place of only love and light. Any douchebags will be kicked off. All right, getting into it. What is coming towards my Sagittarius for April 2025? We have the drum mudra. So each one of these messages comes with a hand gesture. So you've got kind of a physical prayer to go with it if you'd like. And this one is very recognizable. Inner peace. Be still. The affirmation goes like this: I rock myself with a gentle motion and bathe in a wonderful ocean of peace. Oh, that's nice. This mudra calms the nerves. You can discharge nervousness by drumming with your fingers on a hard surface for a few seconds. I once had a drummer boyfriend who was a Sagittarius. Goes out to you, Jordan, wherever you are in the world. Then leave your fingers lying there. Concentrate on your fingertips and press them while breathing out deeply and fully, gently onto the surface. Repeat several times. Now form the mudra and imagine yourself to be lying in a hammock under a tree. You are swinging gently to and fro. You look up to the roof of leaves where a light breeze makes the leaves move a little. You are humming a simple, pleasant little tune. Inner peace, be still. All right, you guys. Please hit the like button on your way in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If this is not your first time here, you know you like this channel, consider joining the tarot family here. It's very loving. We have next the message of the white owl. The wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. This is very zen. Very zen for you guys. And I know you have that side of you for sure. It's not all fire. Not that zen can't be fiery. All right. Be passionate. Okay. It's coming towards Sagittarius, April 2025. The cards have to fly out for you and they have to join the conversation. They have to volunteer their energy. It's a living, breathing conversation. We have Seven of Swords. Very interesting card to start out with. We'll come back to that. Two of Pentacles. We have Queen of Pentacles and we have the World card. So the Seven of Swords talks about deception. This doesn't have to be evil deception. Like tarot can be really dramatic sounding. So we're going to unpack this, but this is basically something that hasn't been revealed, something that was maybe shrouded in secrecy, or just maybe the wool was being pulled over one's eyes. Maybe there was denial, but either way, you see the theme there is that something is coming to light in your reading. Then we have Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is just what it looks like. It's kind of reprioritizing. Sometimes it represents confusion. Sometimes it's just kind of changing one's mind. So you see that these readings are, the meaning of the cards need to be defined by other cards, right? Because there's a couple of meanings and then we have to carve out exactly what it is and fine tune it by unpacking it with more cards. So then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles represents an energy. It could be earth sign energy. This could be even an earthier, more practical side of your own nature. Roles can be reversed. It could be somebody else, but this is a loving energy typically. It's very much a caretaking type of energy. So it can be kind of a motherly, literally taking care of children, or just, I like to kind of sum it all up with nurturing. And it's also sometimes somebody who's very responsible and good with their money. World card, this is expansive. It's the closing of an old chapter and really positive beginning of a new one. So there's a sense of true closure. So not rushed, not a harsh ending, not deserting anything. In the middle of what you're doing, it's truly closing a door and opening another. And sometimes this comes with travel. So actually gonna use the same deck. We're gonna unpack each one of these. My nose is itching already, so I'm sorry for dealing with it, but usually means I just need to pay attention. Make a footnote in your head. Make a little note about that World card. My nose started itching wildly around that World card. Whew. Okay, Seven of Swords. What's this Seven of Swords? Something to do. Oh, wonderful. Ha, the Sun. What? Why the Seven of Swords, though? That's like, why do we have to be so dramatic? Oh, that's a great card to... This flipped upside down when it fell. And it's a good card to fall upside down. You're coming out of any kind of disappointment. Something that what's coming through is something that you were really carried along with in disappointment for a minute there. Maybe it was a transaction at work. Maybe it was something that happened between you and another individual. You are actually going to be very, very happy. Something's coming through. Something's being revealed. It's going to kick you out of any kind of disappointment. What is this thing? What was hidden? What was hidden here? Ooh, jumpy little thing. Options, options, options. Perhaps daydreaming. I think for some Sagittarians I'm talking to, you were feeling suspicious of something, of somebody or something. And man, the mind can play some wild tricks on us, can't it? And so when we get a little bit of time to kind of dwell in that place. Have you ever had that moment where your mind, it kind of feels like your intuition, right? Like it's very easy to mix it up with your intuition because the mind can be so strong. It comes up with theories and like you come up with little more suspicions and, oh, well, and then maybe this happened. Oh, how dare you? Okay. Have you ever found yourself like yelling at your steering wheel? And then later on you're like, oh man, I really overreacted. So anyway, it feels like one of these situations, and I don't want to make light of actually anything that you've been through, Sagittarius. So, but it feels like there's actually more. There's relief and there's happiness. It's narrowing these options down. Basically, the Seven of Cups can be a little tricky guy because not all these cups are full of good things. And you look a little closer, some of them are full of serpents and nastiness. So this can be your imagination not always being your best friend. And I can tell you right now, Sagittarius, that this is going to be an extended. We're going to go deep. If you want to go on to the extended, get more advice, go deeper into the message, that link is going to be in the description box below. You just have to expand it to see it. And you'll also see my email there if you want a personal reading. All right. Yeah, so whatever this is, it's like you're rushing out of disappointment. You're rushing towards happiness, the Sun. You're rushing into clarity too, because I think that things have been kind of foggy for whatever reason. And I say the word rushing because Chariot card is very fast energy. So whatever these events are, you're not going to stay in discomfort. You're not going to be shrouded in mystery or suspense for very long. So I hope that that's lending some comfort to you. I want to talk to you about this Two of Pentacles because there's almost a theme. It has something to do with the Seven of Cups, right? And it's the unknown, basically, the lack of clarity. And I don't think you're going to be sticking around in the lack of clarity for very long. So tell us about this Two of Pentacles. Yeah, something that's given you a lot of anxiety. Maybe you're ruminating, overthinking. Maybe some of you guys lost some sleep at night. And it's really about something changing big here. This is the transformative card of Temperance, and it's ruled by Sagittarius. Sag, I've said it before and I'll say it again. You do this really well, actually. Sometimes, you can't change. You can't stop it, right? It's the one constant thing, but you can get damn good at it. You can get good at recognizing, oh, okay, I see the writing on the wall. Things are changing. Okay, I'm leaving an old chapter. That's what I love about tarot, is because life happens in cycles, like seasons, right? Everything in nature is like a metaphor. The truth is out there. It's everywhere we look. It's all kind of giving us clues and hints. So I think Sagittarius, you actually give yourself a pat on the back, give yourself more credit, because I think this is another transition. This is a transformation. And I think things, when they are transforming, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, let's see how many times I say that. Like in chrysalis, when that caterpillar is turning into a butterfly, it is absolute muck in between. It doesn't just sprout wings and take off. It actually breaks down to a liquid. Totally unbelievable, isn't it? But sometimes in life, when we're in that transition, things look just that chaotic. So things break down, they're hard to identify. And I've been talking to you about the lack of clarity. So this is why, right? Things are in movement, things are fluid. Be like water. And it's, of course, if you're trying to create a solid, out of something that it's meant to be fluid at that moment, it's going to be very frustrating. It's going to be full of anxiety, overthinking. And we all as human beings have that tendency to try to control something when we don't understand it. And by definition, when things are in the middle of transformation, we don't understand it. That's part of the faith that we need to have, that things are going to work out, things are going to land the way they're supposed to. It's shake hands with chaos, because this is going in a really good direction. This is victory. So whatever it is, all of you guys are going through different scenarios in your life. You're all working on something. For some of you guys, a lot of you guys, Sagittarians, you're working on multiple things. So yeah, you're just kind of experiencing this liquid state, but this is going towards a major victory. That's your confirmation. We have Queen of Pentacles here and Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. I love that card coming out for you. I'd like more. So in case you're still with me and you're confused as to what the hell I could be talking about, I'll give you a hint. This is like long-term, whatever this is an investment that you'd want to keep around for the future. So whether you're building your own wealth around property, around your children or family, maybe you're looking for a mate and you really want the one, you know, that hint for you is going to be long-term building, building your legacy, building your wealth, building your love. And this is all in good timing. Like Wheel of Fortune is a reminder that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, Sagittarius, at the right time. So it's all okay. And some of you guys are working on something to do with motherhood, something to do with providing. And that's why it's coming out in clarity to the Queen of Pentacles, right? That nurturing energy. You're going in a great direction. Just let things fall where they may. I know that a lot of the Sagittarians that I'm talking about, what instigated this period of life is absolute lack, whether it was isolation or feeling like a broke ass bitch. Like the Five of Pentacles talks about feeling isolated or feeling lack in your life. And this is kicked your butt into gear, Sagittarius, into the Magician energy. This reminds me of that scene that we can all identify with when we're sitting at home and feeling bad for ourselves. We're just sitting there on the couch or on our bed and we're like, man, it's a Saturday night. I mean, Sam Cooke sang it, right? Saturday night and I don't got nobody. So it's that feeling of like, God, screw this. I'm just going out. Like, I'm not going to sit here and feel sorry for myself anymore. So this is not to say that you felt sorry for yourself, but this is getting to a point where you're like, screw this being broke, screw this having lack in my life, screw this feeling isolated or lonely. I'm going out. The Magician card. This is, you don't want it again in your life. You want to do so, you want to put things in a place so that whatever this is that you're building never leaves. It's the Ten of Pentacles. It's the long game, baby. And you are on the right trajectory. All good things in good time. So that's not the way the saying goes, but the Wheel of Fortune talks about a stroke of good luck, things happening at a certain karmic timing. And then we have the World, our final card. And this is where my nose started itching. So because of that, I'm getting a fresh deck. I want all the cards at my beck and call. What is this World card? Because this is expansion. Some of you guys are going to be like, screw this. I'm not going to be sitting here on a Saturday night anymore. I'm going on a tour, or I'm going on a trip, or I'm going on a cruise. Some of you guys are going to be traveling, quite literally. Some of you guys are going to be going on online dating. You're like, screw this. I'm willing to meet anybody, even people that are outside my type. You know, this talks about, and this is so Sagittarian, because I feel like you guys are such naturally drawn to things outside of your circle, like curious about different lands and different people and learning different languages. And so this is literally opening a window in your life and letting a fresh breeze in and letting fresh influences in. So this is where my nose started itching. Why? What is up with this? Boom, boom, boom. By the Tower. I think some of you guys are going to Even though you're not full of confidence, some of you guys are, it's taking a lot of courage, and more so than people would guess by looking at you. But I think you're going to be expanding your friend groups, your social groups somehow. I think you're going to be keeping an open mind. Some of you guys are going to be making friends and connections with people that types of people that you don't normally even talk to. Maybe you're getting involved in groups that you don't normally fraternize with. What is this? We got the abundant card of the Empress, making a little flip in the deck. Oh, give me a sec there. Here, this is something really cool here. What is this? There is kind of this miracle energy to this. There's like when I was saying, you hit a point where you're like, I make my own magic. Screw this. I'm not sitting on a Saturday night. There is kind of a theme here where it's like your willpower is stronger than your courage. That's a weird statement. Your willpower is stronger than your confidence. Your confidence will catch up. Your willpower is leading the way. I think you're not waiting around for what ifs. You want certainties. Again, with the 10 of Pentacles, whatever you're building, you're like, you have a tower moment here. This is an event that's outside of your control, and it proves that you can't just sit around waiting for a miracle to happen. That it would be an immature energy. It would be a naive energy to sit around and wait. So it's coming to a freaking end, death. This season of waiting around for something magical to happen to you is done, because it is sheer willpower. 7 of Wands, fighting off all those doubts. The reason you don't see anybody attached to those wands is sometimes those doubts represent ones that are inside as well as out. You are winning the game of King on the Mountain with these doubts. It's sheer willpower, and it's bringing to you something guaranteed. I love that. I can't wait for our extended. I'm going to go over there now. I hope that was helpful. If this is where I leave you, thank you so much for spending this time with me. Say hi in the comment section if you'd like for me to pray for you and others as well. Please consider subscribing and give this video a like. Mwah.